Hi, this is Randolph Scott. This is Project 1 for Technology Applications for Education Leaders, ELPA 68782, excuse me, 6872. I chose entitled Virtual Worlds and Gamification to Increase Integration of International Students in Higher Education and Inclusive Design Approach. The authors of the study are Bo Zhang, Nigel Robb, Joe Ironman, and Elizabeth Goodman. This article was published in the International Journal of E-Learning and Distance Education. This article describes an inclusive design process to maximize the potential effectiveness of e-learning tools like virtual worlds and gamification and assisting with international student integration. The authors of this study conducted the study at University College Dublin in Ireland. They concluded that students would find beneficial many features that virtual environments can provide for the purposes of linguistic improvement, cultural understanding, and cross-cultural experience. Now, the context of this study has to do with the enormous influx of international students into universities over the last 10 years or so. Ireland, for example, from 2010 to 2015, has increased international student enrollment by over 58%, and most of those students have been Chinese. Virtual worlds, games, and gamification could help cultural and linguistic integration. Now, a virtual world is an immersive 3D experience in which a user is represented by an avatar and can interact with other users in a virtual campus setting, for example, to learn about the campus and to learn about the culture of the country of which they are about to enter. Gamification is the use of video game elements in non-gaming contexts, such as awarding points or achievements and using engaging narratives and themes. Now, the authors of the study wanted to have an inclusive design for their virtual world. And so their goal was to gain Chinese student participation on the development of this virtual world and the gamification functionality. So a series of questionnaires were given to current students at University College Dublin to determine their opinions on what elements of virtual world and gamification would be enjoyable and effective. The main findings were that students preferred informal social activities in a virtual campus to improve language skills over structured formal language classes. Students also preferred a wide range of information to be available to them. Students preferred social interaction in a virtual community to other options, for example, the ability to interact with other users' avatars and have cross-cultural exchanges. Students preferred digital tools that were easy to implement in a virtual world. Students preferred virtual learning environments to direct explanatory lectures about how things may function. Conversely, simple text-based puzzle games and table-style games were not popular in the questionnaire findings, but have been shown to be effective in other analyses. So the study findings were then used to create a bilingual 3D virtual campus that includes cross-cultural collaborative games. The limitations of this study were that there was an unrepresentative survey population. Most of the people surveyed were grad students, not undergrad. Also, it was a small sample size. There are some software limitations to implementing a virtual world. Also, virtual communities require access to high-speed internet. Many Chinese citizens do not have access to high-speed internet and so could not access this virtual world from their home country. My personal response, I think that this is a very intriguing idea for early orientation procedures that can enhance cultural integration and linguistic experience. I don't think that it would be very useful for students once they arrive on campus. However, they would probably gain a lot more out of actually interacting with a real native population and interacting with the various offices on campus in person. Thank you very much.